if we violate our condition, right, then kill us. Ain't nobody said nothing about nothing else, right? But here's the thing, that utopianism, this guy said that he's more utopian than I am. I said, you're not more utopian than me. You know, you're not more optimistic than me, because you're working in the system. If you was optimistic as I was, you'd be out of that system. Anyway, see, we have a responsibility to the movement. Is it possible? That's what we have to think sometimes. Russians negotiate with people, China's negotiate with people. Why Negroes can't negotiate with people? We said, you stay over there and you keep doing wrong like you've been doing. And this is what they said. You don't have to worry about us anymore. No more 24/7, no more, that's what they said. They already said that. Well, let's take it a little further. If you said that easy, why not let's make a treaty? Yankees did it with the rebels, a treaty. This is what we do. You keep doing your wrong like you do, and we'll try to do good. That's all. But you don't have to worry about us, because we ain't gonna do nothing. When you getting ready to get your throat cut by other people, we're not going to join them to cut your throat. We're just going to fold our arms and say, well, you got what you got coming, but we ain't going to do you in, because we got an agreement. You just do yourself in, that's fine with us. I mean, you know, because we're, you know, Yakin, certainty, right? We're certain of our ideas. We don't believe the world can go many, there's not too many possibilities for the world to go many different ways. We talked to them about post-rebellion, post-revolution. You know that if you kill so many people, there's so much death and murder, that how you gonna love anybody because you didn't kill them? You know, it's Robespierre, you know it. What was that, Robespierre? The French Revolution. Yeah. The guillotine. After a while, you guillotine everybody and all of them is gone to the guillotine. Right? The Russian Revolution, the White Army, the Red Army. The Chinese Revolution, Mao Zedong and Chiang Kai-shek. In America, the people are just misled. The people are misled. And there's quite a few good people working on good projects. They just can't get their foot in it, dug in, you know, on clean air, clean water. They just can't, you know, the system won't let them. Okay? I don't know if you remember that article over 10 years ago in the Washington Post. The one that was about, what's the name next door? And mainly it was about me, but it was pretending to be about him. We said in that, one thing the Fed said, that the whole life that I'll be talking about, that's true. They said that in the article, because the reporter was asking them certain questions. So this is the assistant director of the FBI. That means the director, right? The assistant director runs the place. I mean, the other guy just talks to people and signs and letters and all of that, gives speeches. The assistant director said everything that guy said is basically true about that personal stuff. Okay, now, I believe that if Mandela can take a chance, we can take a chance. He had to take a chance with the white folks. Boy, they didn't like that though. What was that commission he had?
Truth and reconciliation.
Good God Almighty. Boy, the people was mad. The boy, they was mad. And all the cracker had to do was say, yeah, I tortured this guy, I did that to the family, I did that. They just forgive him. That's big. We're gonna have to be bigger. Can you imagine? No, we have to be bigger. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, justice prevail, not this go around. Because everybody will be snagging tooth, you know, and blind, right? So we have to, I'll close this up and we can pray. I think the way we're going to do it this for the next few weeks is just like what we said, we're putting the message out. If y'all want to work something out, you can come back by and we'll discuss it. If not, I'm just going to still go to Oakland, do what I've been doing, and mind my own business. And as far as my health and welfare, if y'all tried to scare somebody, you picked the wrong Negro. That ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna get upset because you think that it might have had a, but that ain't happening. That ain't happening, and you gotta remember, the people there have no legal reason to do anything that they do. They don't stand on legality, they don't stand on truth. They haven't told about one truth. Can you imagine? Go over what they said and find one truth. They haven't did it. So, and they're not standing on common sense. And anybody that's with them is a crackpot. They're just crazy. And so, we go out there and the law is actually on our side. And everything that we got coming, we're going to go right through the process. And I don't see how we could lose on any of it. The civil cases with the bank, the criminal cases with the selling of properties and what have you, those are criminal cases. They violated the law. Why wasn't the FBI saying, well, yeah, they violated the law? They said nothing, but it's like, they can do what they want. That's fine. You know how to do what they want? Because that's what we let them to do. You got to remember, we don't want to let them down this thing. We want you to do everything out in the open. And they did it. That never happened in history. To where beforehand, after they say, yeah, we did this, but never before. We're right here now, and we're telling the people before. So, we have predicted and forecasted literally everything that they do. And in the historical process, I don't think we've miscounted from way back from. All the subjects, there's so many subjects we've covered that is not hard to remember, but it's really serious because there will be no, what did we say? There won't be no
Arab Spring.
There wasn't no Arab Spring. And anyway, they're going to go through these steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you look up, and there they are. So I was telling the FBI, I said, when we did that, that's when they put this flyer with 2011 on it, you know. That's when we did it won't be no Arab Spring and the other steps in combination with each other. That's when they put this revolution from Oakland, from the Middle East. This nigga here is doing something, because he's just not wrong about nothing. And now it's even, so are there any questions, any comments? Does anybody have any comment they want to make on the visit from the dear FBI today? Do they have anything that they thought they might have been trying to accomplish? Or?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Well, it kind of seems that they don't want you to go to court. They don't want you to, you know, take it to that level. It definitely sounds like that.
I've been getting that. That's why I have the other alternative, that if I don't want to go to court, then let's clear it up. And everybody goes on with a treaty. You know, and it won't cost you but 40 million or something. And that's cheap. You got to remember, it is very cheap for what they've been doing to us. If we had 10 centers with them causing, well, it would have to have been 50. You can't not do one a year. That's 40 years. So that's 40 centers with moving slow. That's 40 centers moving slow. Okay. So with $40 million, all we'll do is get back to doing what we've been doing. What we came out of prison to do, to influence the world. And the hell with them people. If they want to run around shooting each other and burning up the universe, go ahead. We're going to call people to Islam. And if people come to Islam in big enough and proper numbers, the proper guidance, they'll be able to influence the world for good. That's the whole thing. That's what it's been from Jump Street. That's what it's always been. It might even say that in some of these old flyers or something like that. This one second, this one second. This says here at the bottom. What is the object of Islam? The object of Islam, among other things, is to show us the best and straightest path to which our faculties may be brought to perfection, or in other words, so that our souls may realize that the true nature, self-realization. We believe that man is Allah's vicegerent Khalifa, that he's the ruler on earth. Muslims also believe that man's responsibility and duty is to establish Allah's kingdom on earth, a true Islamic society, and to maintain peace with Allah and His creation. Yeah, that's always been the same type of stuff. Same type of stuff from Jump Street. Yeah. So anyway, are there any more comments? Okay, then if there's no more comments, we'll close, inshallah. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.